Look me where make you tell me wetin you say.
That woman wey you think
Say no go shine. Eh?
me, they think say I go tie
Na
down.
me, I say can't bear.
Jesus don't leave me up,
So I go shine.
look me when
Make you tell me wetin you see. Of God they shine all over me. Na me. Hey.
fresh all over.
For with the Holy Spirit. Ah,
Only
they rise na me. They hear so. Na me they hear so. I can't pay. I they can't pay. Look me where make you tell me wetin you say. That woman, no go shine. Aye, things say I go down. I be dey here so. Aye. Na me dey here so I dey kampe, yeah. Compliments of the season, everyone. And happy holidays to those who are celebrating. Once again, I want to welcome you all to Unapologetically a Woman. And I hope you all are doing wonderfully well. Okay, without wasting much of your time, let's get started. Yeah, so today I am going to be talking about women, the ability for women to say no. So I have tagged today's topic to be learn to say no as a woman. Learn to say no. So you see, as women, we need to learn to say no when demands are outside of what we like or what we are comfortable with complying to. Okay, so when something is outside of what you like or what you think as a woman you are capable of complying to, that is when you say no. Yeah, because our satisfaction in life does not and should not only have to be what we can do for people, such as satisfying husbands, children, family, friends, to the extent of forgetting ourselves or losing our self-worth as a human being or as a woman. We tend to want to satisfy everybody around us except ourselves. To the extent we go ahead just giving, and we forget our self-worth as a human being. So sometimes we really need to stand our ground, okay? We need to own our lives and focus on personal development that will boost our self-worth as a woman. Even if we have been trained as women from childhood to please people around us, sometimes we gotta draw the line. Okay? So as women, we tend to give, like I said, we just give, except giving ourselves. So today, my dear sisters, I have come to let you know that you don't need to accommodate or tolerate what does not honor or dignify you as a woman. Okay? Especially when it has to do with men. Oh yes. Especially when it has to do with men and how they perceive us and perceive our body as women. Okay? Some men do see women's body as theirs, as if they own it. So the body is yours as a woman, but a man is seeing it as his, that he owned your body. And then it is his to explore like a map, and then use it to realize every dark fantasies, especially sexual fantasies of his. So your ability of not agreeing to certain demands out of fear of confrontation, fear that he will hate you if you refuse to comply to such fantasies. Or maybe you're afraid that he might go outside looking for another woman. So those kind of thoughts matters a lot in your own conviction as a woman and your ability to keep your power as a human being. So when you have those thoughts that, oh, okay, if I don't comply to these fantasies, he might go out to look for someone else who will comply. Maybe he will leave me because I'm not allowing him to use me for what he wants to use me for. So when you have all these thoughts, it's like it intersects with your conviction as a woman, and it may even push you towards losing your power. Okay? So do not accept the unacceptable to the extent of you not recognizing yourself as a woman. Okay? So sisters, for example, men can be very demanding and selfish. They can be very convincing too when they need something. And for the sake of love, most women will want to do anything just to please their man. Even if they are not comfortable with their partner's demand, they will still go ahead and do it anyways, just to please them. And for the fear of maybe losing him. Again, a man can slot in a pornographic movie and wants you to emulate what you watch, even when he knows fully well that it is a movie and actors are paid to act movies. And movies are most of the time fictional and not realistic, but he will still want you to act in certain ways to emulate that movie you are watching as a woman in the bedroom. Okay? And then you give them, it's like you give them an inch, they want to take a mile, and keep demanding until every hole in your body is fucked and blocked. So even at that, they will put a hole somewhere else if you allow them. So men sometimes can be very demanding, like I said, and could be very selfish. They can put in a movie, a pornographic movie, and they want you as a partner to emulate what you're watching, knowing fully well that it's a movie is fictional. It is not realistic, like I said. But they still want you to go ahead and do it anyway. So you give them an inch, they want to take a mile. And then if you allow them, every hole in your body, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, ears, everything will be fucked and blocked. And even with that, then we go ahead and look for a hole in your body. Punch a hole into it if you allow them. So you need to learn as a woman to be selfish sometimes with your body. You can be free with food, you can be free with money, you can be free with anything, you can be kind with those. But when it comes to your body, make it your human right. Okay? Be selfish with it sometimes. Okay? Even if you are called a primitive woman for not allowing certain things, so be it. But provided you know you are keeping your self-worth, and that such demands are against your values and you don't want to do it. Okay? So if you are not that woman, for example, that like taking the back door with a man, do not do it. Do not do it, sister. Do not do it to please or satisfy anyone. If you don't like threesome, for example, and every other thing which do not, and every other thing you see coming up, and you don't like it, do not do it. Especially if it does not go with your values. Do not compromise yourself as a woman to please anyone or give anyone pleasure, as that is not a criteria for men's fidelity, loyalty, or faithfulness. So you're doing everything in the bedroom, even things that going out of your ways to please somebody when you know you don't like it, it is not part of you, does not make him faithful, does not bring loyalty, okay? So, or fidelity to the relationship. So you do not keep a man by losing yourself, sister. No, girl. You need to gain yourself first to be able to give or gain another person's love. Okay? So now, don't get me wrong, okay? So, trying new things with your partner is good, and sometimes it is necessary to be able to spice up and then rejuvenate your relationship in the bedroom, okay? But when it gets overboard and tend to strip you of your dignity and self-respect as a woman, you need to pause. Draw the line to find your balance. Okay? Because if you are not a professional sex worker or a porn star, do not act as one to please anyone. You can be sexual as a woman. Oh yes, you can be very sexual as a woman, but not going against your value system to cause you pain and regret later because you are trying to please someone else. And caution too, right? Not all men want very wide women in the bedroom or wants you to behave like a porn star. So knowing your partner's desire and your limit on how far you can go is very important as a woman. Okay? Some women go watching pornography, trying to learn new stuff to please their partners. So but little realizing that does not work for every man. That does not work for every man, sister. You may even have some explanation to do of where you learned some of those ties from if care is not taken. with some men. So you go watch pornography, and you say, you know what, I want to learn this, learn that. I want to be able to use it for my partner, use it for my man. And then to your greatest surprise, he's not that kind of man, and he might even demand some explanation from you where you learn those things from. And some men are so like blind and so jealous that they don't even want to know you learned it from a movie. So they will think maybe you're doing it with someone else, or someone else is teaching you something somewhere. So sometimes you really got to know your limit. You have to understand your partner as a woman and know what works for both of you. Provided you don't lose your value system, your respect and dignity as a woman, especially when it has to, like, you going out of your ways to do certain things that does not edify you, that does not empower you, something that demeans you as a woman, that makes you lose your power, or doing things that you may regret later. Okay? So you need to set clear boundaries. Set clear boundaries to your limit, right? By recognizing your self-worth, like I said, and defining what and how your body or should be used. So as a woman, you should be able to define how your body should be used, who you want to touch your body, when you want your body to be touched, and how you want it to be touched. Okay? So don't ever lose that as a woman. Don't ever lose that ability to own your body. I have been saying it. Okay? So sister, you are very important too, and your happiness matters. So try to own your body. Everywhere you go, your body as a woman is your human right. Do not let anyone strip you of your self-dignity, your power as a woman. And don't go on a pleasing spree trying to please everyone, and then you're forgetting yourself. And then you want to do certain things to please a man, when later there is consequences from that. You're going to be on it alone. So sister, shine your eyes, open your eyes well, be smart, and know what your limits are, what you can give, what you can offer. Draw the boundaries and learn to be selfish with your body. It is very important as a woman that you learn to be selfish with your body, because sometimes we lose it when we're in love. We just give. It's all about men. Sometimes, I'm going to come to that. That's another topic for another day. So it's not just teaching women how to keep a man. Sometimes you need to teach the men too how to keep a woman. Okay? So your life does not depend on how best you can please a man or please a partner. Sometimes you need to really remember who you are. Like I said, if you are not a porn star, do not act like one in the bedroom. You can be sexual, but you don't need to be a porn star. Okay, sisters? I'm just being unapologetically a woman. So please always remember that this is a woman's place for changing all that is no longer acceptable. And if you are not a part of this solution, you are the damn problem. Sisters, compliments of the season once again. I wish you all happy holidays. And please do not forget to join the movement. Go to www.neveronmywatch.ca to join the movement. It is time we join our galvanizing force of women collective anger for change in Africa. And follow me too on YouTube, Unapologetically a Woman channel. Subscribe, please. Invite your friends. Follow me on Facebook on the Never on My Watch page. Thank you so much for your support so far. I'll see you again soon. Have a good evening. Peace, sisters. I'll see you soon. Bye.